All right, we're back. It is Q Live. I'm Brent Warner, and I'm here with a colleague of mine, Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson, hello.
So, Jeff, this is your first time Q, right?
I'm a Q noob.
Q noob. All right. So, what are you looking forward to doing here? Why did you want to come to Q?
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
No, great place to hold a convention, actually. So, A+ to the person that booked it. No, I'm really interested in learning about, obviously, educational tech, but as a college professor, I want to see where the high school students are at and see what their interests are and what they're doing already. And so when they come to our classes at community college, kind of gives me more of a background on what their interests may lay and what they're familiar with. And so, I hate to be that professor that sits up there and introduces like new content for 30 minutes and then I learn they already know what I'm doing.
Right.
They're just kind of smiling at me, like being polite.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably one of the main reasons.
Yeah, for sure. Now we're gonna be here for a few days. Are there any sessions? Did you pre-check any sessions?
I did. So obviously, Chat GPT is big. It's all over. Community college right now. I know kids are talking about it as well, even how we're using it too in our own workflow.
Sure.
And so I'm very excited that there's a bunch of sessions that were added after ChatGPT sort of unreleased or released, not unreleased.
Unleashed.
Like a monster. Unleashed.
Yes, unleashed.
I teach English. Unleashed. So those. The first session I went to was full. Already packed.
You get kicked out?
I didn't even get in.
You couldn't get in.
Packed. So show up early.
Show
up early. And then the second thing, I'm interested in esports.
Yeah.
I think that's, you got to meet students where they're at. Like, I think I heard a stat today that maybe 85% of teenagers play up to 4 hours of games per week.
Okay. That's pretty big.
I used to play games, so it's pretty big. And I think that's an emerging field. And we have a new program at Irvine Valley College too.
Right.
So I want to learn more about that industry because I think it's just increasing and are there ways to like connect curriculum to that or academics?
For sure. Okay, so you've got a couple sessions. You're looking at ChatGPT. You're looking at esports stuff. There's also a big social aspect going on here, and then we know that there's lots of other events, outside events, and things like that going on as well. When you're going out and talking to teachers, just hallway connections. This is some of the things we talk about here. What are some of the things you're going to be asking people about when you're in the halls?
Yeah, well, I'm going to ask them what's, what they do like inside the classroom that's really effective for them, especially, for that younger student. A lot of times we teach ESL, so sometimes we get the sort of older student, like my age student, but I'm really interested in what like 18-year-olds and younger are doing, so I can meet them. Also, just like talking about community, I was watching the esports session and a teacher in front of me at the high school, she does this cool like student check-in using Google Form and just kind of get a temperature gauge check for each student every day.
Okay.
And, with everything going on with mental health and how our students are doing, I thought that was a pretty cool insight. So already I just took out my phone and took a picture and captured that. So I'm looking forward to those kind of like authentic connections.
So the like, real things that are actually happening, not just the big picture, pie in the sky stuff, right?
Yeah. So you kind of, if you put yourself out there, be social, you can start making connections to different people and maybe learn from someone in the audience just as much as you're going to learn from the session.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, there's somebody who's watching the first times to you or watching Twitter or something like that and thinking about coming.
Degrees, by the way.
It's nice. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you a little bit later.